First contact fallout. The comm system on the bridge of the ESS Horizon chirped with an urgency that didn't match the peaceful view outside. Captain Maya Chen glanced at her first officer before answering. "Status report," she said, trying to keep her voice steady. "Captain, we've got multiple vessels approaching from the dark side of Titan. Nothing like we've ever seen before." Lieutenant Amir Nasser's voice was clipped, professional, but Maya had served with him long enough to hear the underlying tension. "Show me," she ordered. The view screen shifted to reveal the gas giant Saturn with its iconic rings, and then zoomed toward its largest moon. From behind Titan's orange-hazed silhouette, 7 elongated shapes emerge. They resembled obsidian arrowheads, their surfaces absorbing rather than reflecting light. No visible engines, no heat signatures that their sensors could detect, yet they moved with deliberate precision. "Are they responding to hails?" Maya asked, knowing the answer before Amir shook his head. "We've tried all frequencies, including the first contact protocols. Nothing." The Horizon wasn't a military vessel. It was a scientific exploration ship with minimal defensive capabilities, sent to study the unusual radiation patterns around Saturn's moons. Its crew of 26 scientists and engineers had no training for this scenario beyond basic protocols. But as the first human vessel to encounter indisputably alien craft, they were suddenly at the forefront of humanity's most important moment. "Distance and trajectory?" Maya asked. "They're holding position at 50,000 kilometers. They've formed a pattern around us." Amir's hands flew across his console. "Captain, they're scanning us. Our systems are being probed." Maya felt a chill. First contact scenarios had been rehearsed in theory, but humanity had never found conclusive evidence of intelligent alien life. At least not officially. Now they were here, and they weren't following any of the protocols Earth had established. "All departments, secure sensitive data. Activate isolation protocols on main computer cores," Maya ordered, "and get me Earth command." The wait for the signal to travel back to Earth seemed eternal. When Admiral Hassan's face finally appeared on screen, Maya could see he already knew. "Captain Chen, we're tracking the situation. The Secretary General is being briefed as we speak. Until we determine their intentions, maintain position and continue attempts at communication." "Sir, they're probing our systems. Should we?" The screen flickered and went dark. At the same moment, the lights on the bridge dimmed before emergency power kicked in. "They've knocked out our comms," Amir reported, his voice now openly concerned. "Main power fluctuating but holding." Before Maya could respond, the view screen came back online by itself. Instead of Admiral Hassan, an image appeared that made everyone on the bridge fall silent. The being on screen was vaguely humanoid but clearly alien. Its skull was elongated, with 4 eyes positioned in a diamond pattern. The skin appeared metallic, with subtle shifts in color that suggested it might be a form of biological communication. When it spoke, the words were in perfect English, though the mouth movements didn't match. "Vessel of Earth, you have entered restricted space. The Olix Confederation claims this system by ancestral right. Your expansion ends here." Maya stepped forward. "This is Captain Maya Chen of the Earth science ship Horizon. We were unaware of any territorial claims in this system. We are on a peaceful mission of scientific exploration." The alien's upper eyes narrowed. "Your species' pattern of expansion is documented across 12 systems. The Olix Confederation has observed your development and judges it unacceptable. You will receive formal terms of restriction within your time measurement of 1 planetary rotation." The screen went dark again, and the bridge erupted in a flurry of questions and exclamations. "Silence," Maya commanded. "Amir, get our comms back online. We need to report this to Earth immediately." "Working on it, Captain. They've put some kind of dampening field around us. We can receive but not transmit beyond the local area." "Keep trying." "Dr. Kavita, what did our sensors record about their technology?" The ship's lead scientist looked up from her station, her face pale. "Captain, their ships don't match any theoretical propulsion system we've developed. They're manipulating space-time in ways we've only theorized about. And the energy readings, they're off the charts." Maya nodded grimly. "Then we're significantly outmatched." "Captain," called out Ensign Park from the navigation station, "one of their vessels is moving toward us." On the view screen, they watched as one of the Obsidian ships detached from the formation and glided toward the horizon. It came to a stop just 2 kilometers away, close enough that they could see intricate patterns etched into its hull, symbols that seemed to shift and change as they watched. "They're scanning us again," Amir reported, more intensively this time. "Let them," Maya said. "We have nothing to hide." But as she said it, a strange message appeared on her personal command console. It was text only, and it wasn't coming through any official channel. "Captain CHEN. Earth has HDDENEVERYT. Eng. Check data ARCHIV TRIROMETEUS. Authorization. Terran Protocavol 7 Alpha." Maya stared at the message, careful not to react visibly. She had never heard of a Terran protocol or a data archive Prometheus, and the message had appeared on a secure channel that only she should have access to. "Captain," Dr. Kavita called out, "they're transmitting data to our systems. Isolate it. Don't let it. It's not malicious, Captain. It appears to be star charts, hundreds of them, with territorial markings. They're showing us the boundaries of their confederation." The main screen displayed the incoming data, a 3-dimensional map of nearby star systems. Earth's solar system was highlighted in blue, surrounded by a vast network of red territories that encompassed nearly 30 star systems. According to this map, humans had been expanding into claimed territory for decades without knowing it. "This doesn't make sense," Maya muttered. "We've only established research outposts on Mars and Europa, with plans for Titan. We haven't even left our own system yet." Dr. Kavita zoomed in on the map. "Captain, look at this. They've marked human activity far beyond our solar system." It was true. According to the Olix map, human signatures had been detected in systems up to 20 light-years from Earth. "That's impossible," Amir said. "Our fastest ships would take decades to reach those systems." Maya remembered the strange message on her console. Could there be a connection? What exactly was Earth hiding? "Sir," Ensign Park interrupted her thoughts, "we're receiving a transmission from Earth. It's breaking through the interference." The main screen switched to show not Admiral Hassan, but a stern-faced woman Maya didn't recognize. She wore no uniform, just a simple gray suit with a small insignia that looked like a stylized double helix. "Captain Chen, this is Director Eliza Shaw of the Terran Security Bureau. Your vessel is now under direct TTSB authority. You are to comply with any requests from the alien delegation and await extraction. Under no circumstances are you to mention or investigate the data reference that was sent to your personal console. That is a strict order." Maya felt a chill run down her spine. How did this Director Shaw know about the message? And what was the Terran Security Bureau? It wasn't part of any chain of command she was familiar with. "Director, with all due respect, my ship is under attack by an alien force claiming territorial rights over our entire solar system. I need more information if I'm going to negotiate effectively." Shaw's expression hardened. "You are not authorized to negotiate, Captain. A diplomatic team is being assembled. Your only job is to keep your crew calm and await further instructions." The transmission cut off abruptly, leaving the bridge in silence. "Captain," Amir looked at her expectantly. Maya made her decision. "Mr. Nassar, I need access to the ship's deep archives. There's a database I need to check." "The deep archives? Those are just historical records and backup systems." "Exactly. And I need to see them now." While Amir worked to grant her access, Maya addressed her bridge crew. "Everyone, listen carefully. We are in a first contact situation with potential hostilities. But I believe there's more going on here than we're being told. I intend to find out what that is. Dr. Kavita stepped closer. Captain, what did that message say? The one on your console. Maya hesitated, then decided her crew deserved the truth. It mentioned something called Data Archive Prometheus and a Terran protocol. Does that mean anything to any of you? The blank looks answered her question. Captain, I have access to the deep archives, Amir announced. Maya took over his console and entered the search terms. To her surprise, the system immediately prompted for an authorization code. She hesitated, then entered Terran Paro Tokyo Ul 7 Alpha. The screen flashed, then opened to reveal thousands of files dating back nearly 2 centuries. The oldest was marked First Contact Initiative, 2089. 2089. Maya whispered in shock. That's over 50 years ago. She opened the file, and a classified mission report appeared. It documented Earth's first encounter with an alien species called the Arcturians in the Alpha Centauri system, an encounter that had been completely hidden from the public. As she skimmed through more files, a terrible truth emerged. Earth had been in contact with multiple alien civilizations for decades. A secret organization called the Protocol had been managing these interactions, conducting unauthorized missions to distant star systems using technology far beyond what was publicly acknowledged. And worse, the Protocol had been violating territorial agreements with several alien confederations, including the Olix. Captain, the alien ship is hailing us again, Ensign Park announced. Maya straightened up, her mind racing with implications. Put them through. The four-eyed alien appeared again. Captain Maya Chen, your superiors are attempting to intervene. They wish to prevent you from learning truths that would disturb your understanding of your place in this galaxy. How do you know what my superiors are doing? Maya asked. The Olix Confederation has observed your kind for longer than you realize. We know of your protocol and its deceptions. We know they have hidden the truth even from their own people. Maya nodded slowly. I'm beginning to understand that as well. But why contact us now? Why not address Earth directly? Because you, Maya Chen, are different. Your psychological profile indicates a 93.7% probability that you will choose truth over loyalty to corrupt institutions. We are offering you a choice. Help us expose the deceptions of your protocol, or watch as we dismantle your species' illusions by force. Maya felt the weight of the moment. Her training had never prepared her for this. She was a scientist and explorer, not a diplomat entrusted with humanity's fate. Yet here she was. I need to understand more before I can make that choice, she said carefully. What exactly is it that you want? The Olix demand an end to unauthorized human expansion and full disclosure of the protocol's activities to your general population. We seek justice, not conflict. Maya considered this. If what she had just discovered was true, then powerful forces on Earth had been lying to humanity for generations. But could she trust the Olix? What if they had their own agenda? I need time to verify what I've learned, she said, and I need to speak with my crew. The alien inclined its head. You have 12 of your hours, Captain Chen. Then we require your answer. As the transmission ended, Maya turned to face her stunned bridge crew. Amir, download everything from that archive to a secure, isolated system. Dr. Kavita, I need you to analyze the Olix territorial claims against these historical records. Everyone else, maintain normal operations and prepare for potential emergency scenarios. What are you planning, Captain? Amir asked quietly. Maya looked back at the alien ships on the view screen, then at the classified files still displayed on her console. I'm planning to find out the truth, she said, no matter who's been hiding it. And then I'm going to do what's right for humanity, not just for the protocol. As the bridge crew dispersed to their tasks, Maya downloaded one more file to her personal device, a set of coordinates hidden deep in the archive, labeled simply Sanctuary. If things went wrong, They might need somewhere to go that even the protocol didn't control. Outside, the Oleg ships maintained their watchful formation around the horizon, silent sentinels waiting for humanity's response to a crisis 50 years in the making. Retroclaude can make mistakes. Please double-check responses. The hidden archive. Maya Chen stared at the countdown timer on her console. 9 hours and 37 minutes remaining before the Olegs demanded her answer. The bridge of the ESS Horizon was quieter than usual, the crew working with intense focus as they processed the implications of their discovery. "Captain, I've completed my analysis of the territorial claims." Dr. Kavita Sharma approached with a data tablet. "The Olegs aren't lying. These classified mission reports confirm human expeditions to at least 14 systems they've marked as restricted." Maya nodded grimly. "And all conducted by this protocol organization that apparently answers to no public authority." "There's more," Kavita continued, lowering her voice. "Some of these missions included technology exchange. We've been trading with aliens for decades, getting advanced tech in return for resources and biological samples." Amir joined them, his expression troubled. "Captain, I've been monitoring communications. 3 Earth vessels have changed course and are heading towards Saturn at maximum burn. Estimated arrival: 14 hours. Just after our deadline with the Olegs," Maya noted. "Convenient timing." "They're not coming to help us negotiate," Amir said. "Based on their trajectory and speed, I believe they're military vessels." Maya made her decision. "Gather the senior staff in my ready room." 5 minutes. When her 5 most trusted officers were assembled, Maya activated privacy protocols and laid out what she'd learned. The Prometheus Archive confirms humanity has been engaged in covert interstellar operations for over half a century. This protocol has been making agreements, breaking them, and essentially conducting shadow diplomacy with multiple alien civilizations, all while keeping Earth's population in the dark. "But how?" asked Chief Engineer Tomas Rodriguez. "We don't have the technology to reach other star systems quickly enough for this to be feasible." Maya pulled up a classified technical document. "According to this, we do. 20 years after the first contact in 2089, the protocol acquired faster-than-light technology from a species called the Elshani. They'd been using it ever since, but keeping it restricted to their operations." The room fell silent as the implications sank in. "So what do we do now, Captain?" Security Chief Diane Wu asked. "If Earth is sending military vessels, they're not planning a peaceful resolution. No, they're coming to silence us and probably attempt to show a force against the Olegs." Maya agreed. "But there's something else in these files that might give us options." She pulled up a set of coordinates near Jupiter's moon Europa. "This is listed as Archive Station Delphi. It's described as a backup facility for protocol operations, established as a fail-safe in case Earth headquarters were ever compromised." "You want to go there?" Amir asked incredulously. "Captain, that would be direct insubordination against Director Shaw's orders." "I'm aware of that, Mr. Nassar. But I believe we're being lied to by our own people, and those lies might lead us into an interstellar conflict. If there's information at this station that could help prevent that, I have a duty to find it." Maya looked at each of her officers in turn. "I won't order any of you to follow me. This is volunteering only. Anyone who stays with the ship can truthfully say they were following orders." A moment of silence followed. Then Rodriguez spoke up. "The Horizon's secondary shuttle has enough range to reach Europa. I can modify its systems to mask its departure signature." "I'll go with you," Dr. Kavita said immediately. "You'll need a xenobiologist if there's more information about these species." One by one, each officer volunteered. Maya felt a surge of pride mixed with concern. "No," she said firmly. "Most of you need to stay here. If everyone vanishes, the Olegs will know something's wrong. Amir, you'll take command and keep the dialogue going with them. Dr. Kavita, you're with me for your scientific expertise. Chief Rodriguez for engineering. The rest of you will maintain normal operations and protect the crew." Security Chief Wu frowned. Captain, you need protection. I'm coming too. Maya knew better than to argue with her security chief. Very well. The four of us leave in 2 hours. Prepare what you need, but keep it discreet. As the meeting broke up, Amir lingered behind. Maya, he said quietly, using her first name for the first time in years, if you find what you're looking for, if Earth really has been lying about everything, what then? She met his gaze steadily. Then we tell the truth, Amir, to the Olix and to our own people. The shuttle detached silently from the horizon's underside, its engines modified to emit minimal thermal signature. As Rodriguez had promised, the departure went undetected by the Olix vessels, still maintaining their formation around the main ship. Course laid in for Europa. Wu reported from the pilot's seat. ETA 11 hours. Maya nodded, looking back at the diminishing form of her ship. Amir will keep them talking. Let's hope we find something worth the risk. The journey to Jupiter passed in tense silence. Each of them understood the gravity of their decision. They had effectively gone rogue during humanity's first official alien contact crisis. When they finally approached Europa, Rodriguez directed them to a set of coordinates on the moon's dark side. There's nothing on visual, Wu said, scanning the icy surface. The files mentioned a subsurface facility. Maya replied, look for thermal anomalies under the ice. Kavita adjusted the sensors. I got something. There, 3 kilometers beneath the surface. There's a heat signature and, wait, I'm detecting a transmission. A voice crackled through their comms. Unidentified vessel, you are entering restricted space. Identify or face defensive measures. Maya leaned forward. This is Captain Maya Chen of the ESS Horizon. Authorization. Terran Protocol 7 Alpha. A long pause followed. Then, voice print and authorization confirmed. Welcome to Archive Station Delphi. Captain Chen. Transmitting docking procedures. A section of Europa's icy surface slid apart, revealing a dark tunnel leading into the depths. They're expecting us. Rodriguez wondered aloud. No, Maya said grimly. The system is automated. It recognized the authorization code, but I doubt anyone's been down there in years. Wu guided the shuttle into the tunnel, which was barely wide enough to accommodate them. After descending for several minutes, they emerged into a vast underground cavern. A docking platform extended from a structure built directly into the cavern wall. Life support is active, but minimal, Kavita reported. Atmosphere is breathable, temperature just above freezing. They docked and prepared to disembark, donning thermal gear and bringing weapons despite Maya's hope they wouldn't be needed. The airlock cycled open to reveal a dimly lit corridor. Emergency lighting cast blue shadows across metal walls covered in a thin layer of frost. Their breath fogged in the cold air as they moved forward. Power's been in minimal mode for some time, Rodriguez observed, checking his scanner. But the main systems are intact. They followed the corridor to a security checkpoint. A retinal scanner activated as they approached. Protocol personnel only beyond this point. An automated voice announced. Maya stepped forward. Override. Terran Protocol 7 Alpha. The scanner beeped in rejection. Physical verification required for non-registered personnel. Now what? Wu asked, hand moving to her sidearm. Maya examined the control panel. Look for a manual override. These old systems usually had backdoors for emergencies. Rodriguez found it first, a maintenance panel beside the door. Using tools from his kit, he bypassed the primary security and triggered the emergency protocols. The doors slid open with a groan of protesting metal. Beyond lay a large circular room dominated by a holographic projection system in the center. Workstations ringed the perimeter, their screens dark with disuse. This is it, Maya said. The Delphi archive. Rodriguez, see if you can get main power back online. While the engineer worked, Kavita explored the workstations. Captain, look at this. These stations are labeled by species. Elchani, Arcturian, Proxima Coalition. There are references to at least 15 different alien civilizations here. Wu, ever vigilant, checked the room's perimeter. No signs of struggle or forced entry. If this place was abandoned, it was done in an orderly fashion. With a hum, the main systems came online. The holographic projector in the center activated, displaying a rotating Earth surrounded by a complex network of connections to various star systems. The protocol's network, Maya breathed. Every contact, every mission, every agreement. Rodriguez joined them, wiping grease from his hands. Powers stable, but the systems asking for authentication. Maya approached the central console. Authorization. Terran Protocol 7 Alpha. A synthesized voice responded. Welcome, protocol member. Please state nature of inquiry. Maya exchanged glances with her team before answering. Information on the Olix Confederation. The holographic display shifted, zooming out to show a vast region of space highlighted in red. Data scrolled alongside it. Historical encounters, territorial boundaries, technological assessments. The Olix Confederation. The system narrated. First contacted in 2104. Highly advanced species with territorial claims across 47 star systems. Initial relations were peaceful, with mutual non-interference agreements established in 2107. That matches what they told us, Cavita noted. Continue, Maya ordered. Relations deteriorated in 2119 when protocol vessels entered restricted Olix space to investigate energy signatures associated with advanced propulsion technology. Diplomatic protest filed by Olix Central Authority. Maya frowned. They were spying on Olix technology. Subsequent missions continued despite Olix warnings. The system continued. In 2142, protocol leadership authorized Operation Longreach, establishing covered observation posts in 12 systems within Olix territory. They deliberately violated the agreements, Rodriguez said, disgust evident in his voice. And they kept doing it, Wu added, pointing to newer entries in the data. The most recent incursion was just 8 months ago. Maya felt a chill that had nothing to do with the station's temperature. System, why were these territorial violations authorized? The display shifted again, showing images of strange crystalline structures floating in space. Olix stellar engineering capabilities deemed critical strategic technology. Protocol Directive 17 prioritizes acquisition of technologies that could provide Earth significant defensive or economic advantages. They risked interstellar conflict for technology theft, Maya said quietly. Kavita had moved to another console. Captain, there's more. The protocol wasn't just observing. They were actively interfering with Olix internal politics, supporting separatist factions within their confederation. Wu whistled low. Classic destabilization tactics. Create internal problems so they're too busy to deal with external threats. No wonder they're finally taking direct action, Maya concluded. System, what is the protocol's contingency plan for open confrontation with the Olix? The holographic display changed to show military formations and weapon schematics. Protocol Contingency Omega authorizes deployment of acquired El-Shani weapons technology against Olix forces if diplomatic containment fails. Estimated planetary defense capability, 37% effective against known Olix armaments. 37%. Rodriguez repeated in disbelief. They're planning to fight a war they know they'll lose. Unless they have something else, Wu suggested. Something not in these records. Maya scrolled through more data, a growing sense of dread building inside her. Then she found it. A reference to Project Scatterfield, with the highest security classification. System, access files on Project Scatterfield. Warning, Project Scatterfield classified beyond standard protocol authorization. Biometric confirmation required. Maya thought quickly. Override. Emergency protocol disclosure. Authorization Terran Protocol 7 Alpha. Security Situation Omega. There was a pause, then. Emergency override accepted. Limited access granted. The display showed schematics for what appeared to be massive orbital platforms positioned at strategic points throughout the solar system. Project Scatterfield, the system explained, defensive network utilizing modified Arcturian phase shift technology. Design parameters: total area denial capability across Sol system through creation of localized space-time distortion fields. They built a bubble around the entire solar system, Rodriguez said in awe. A way to cut us off completely from outside access. Kavita leaned closer to examine the technical specifications. This isn't just defensive. These distortion fields would tear apart any ship trying to enter. It's a doomsday weapon. And the Olix probably know about it, Maya concluded. That's why they're here now, before the system can be fully activated. Wu's console suddenly beeped an alert. Captain, we've got company. 3 ships just entered Europa's orbit. Earth military, based on their signatures. How did they find us so quickly? Rodriguez asked. The station probably triggered an alert when we accessed classified files, Maya realized. We need to download everything we can and get out of here. As they worked frantically to copy the archive data, the station's comms system activated. Director Shaw's cold voice filled the room. Captain Chen, this is your one and only warning. You have accessed classified protocol facilities without authorization. Surrender immediately or face immediate termination. Maya ignored the threat. Rodriguez, how much longer? Transfer at 70%. 3 more minutes. Wu, prep the shuttle. Kavita, keep downloading everything you can about Project Scatterfield and the Olix. Shaw's voice came again. Captain Chen, you are interfering in matters beyond your understanding. The security of Earth is at stake. This time, Maya responded. Is it, Director? Or is it just the security of the protocol's lies that concerns you? You have no idea what we've done to keep humanity safe, Shaw replied. The sacrifices we've made, the compromises necessary. Compromises like stealing technology from advanced species, like violating territorial agreements that could spark interstellar war. Those species would never have shared their advancements with us. We took what we needed to ensure human survival in a hostile universe, and in doing so, made it more hostile, Maya countered. Director, the Olix know what you've done. They're not here to conquer us. They're here because you've been provoking them for decades. Wu's console suddenly beeped an alert. Captain, we've got company. 3 ships just entered Europa's orbit. Earth military, based on their signatures. How did they find us so quickly? Rodriguez asked. The station probably triggered an alert when we accessed classified files, Maya realized. We need to download everything we can and get out of here. As they worked frantically to copy the archive data, the station's comms system activated. Director Shaw's cold voice filled the room.